Welcome to a new video about the game called Sector. This is version Alpha 12 and I think it's much better than Alpha 11 and the earlier versions. There are some new things you will really like the EMP gun and better artificial intelligence, but I don't want to show you all the details in this video. I only want to teach you how to use the ship designer today. So I click start game and now I have this area in the middle of screen. That's the ship building panel. You see it's a table 9 by 9 where you can build your ship. On the right side you see a information panel and on the left side there is a shop. You can take your stuff from this shop and place it in the middle panel. Here you can see your money, 25,000. It will be much lower in the final product when we finish the game, but for now you can use quite a lot of money. Here is an energy system where you can click this arrow to get higher energy system, better level, but of course it costs your money. So if I buy this, it shows 1,200. So if I click it, it takes it from my cash and here I can downgrade it again. Energy system, that's energy is good for your weapons. If you want to use loads of weapons and have level 1 energy system, it will most probably not work at all. Also engines need some energy. So if I get engine and level is to level 6, it will, so I will show you right now, consume all the energy and I won't be able to shoot at all. Or maybe it can run one engine, but if I add some more, see now. Oh, and I can't shoot because you see the green bar for energy is empty and all is consumed by the engines. So this is really not a good ship. So this is a bad idea. So if I get this, well, it works just fine and I have enough energy to shoot. So I will show you all the details about this thing. Here in the bottom side you see some buttons. These are addition and selecting. You can click this button and you will select pieces and click this back to the default mode. So I built some random shape here and let's say I want to select some pieces. So I click selecting and I drag over the pieces I want to select, or I can click these pieces. That doesn't really matter, and then I either right click outside of the zone of the pieces or click this blank arrow. So now I can do something with these pieces, for example change their level or rotate them, but this can't be rotated because these are the cubes. Or I can move them around the ship grid. That's really useful sometimes. Now I can use this to disable selection, it all disappears, or I can press spacebar, it does the same. So if I use this to select all and I press spacebar, it disappears. I can also use this. You see, it works the same. Now this works also with Control A. So I press Control A and it's all selected, or I can click this and it's all selected as well. Now I can move or do something with these pieces, maybe this, but I can also destroy the selected pieces. So I click this and they will be destroyed. I get asked whether I really want to destroy these pieces. I say no and it's okay, but if I click yes, they just disappear and I get the money back. So that's about these buttons. Now I get some weapons because they have more options, more things you can do with them, and one engine. Now I can, if I select this and I click level up, it changes their level. Level down, it's quite easy to understand. Now here are the rotation buttons. They let the selected pieces rotate. You usually don't want to do this, but well, you can. I have to scroll it. You can see here that the piece must be attached to some other piece or it will not work. So if I rotate this, these two can disattach here and this here, but this one, you see there is error, so it will fall away. So it's called the ship is not stable. Some pieces are not connected to center. That means, well, this piece is a bad one. It can't be rotated this way. I can also use mouse wheel to rotate the piece I am hovering or the piece I am dragging. You see, now I'm turning the mouse wheel. I can now also use, if I hold Control and scroll mouse wheel, I change level. So holding Control and scrolling changes level. Or I can hold left, you see I'm dragging it, and if I hold a right mouse button and scroll, it does the same. So it's another way how to change level. So that's useful. I can also use this. If I drag from this shop, it just drags one piece, but if I click into the shop, you see click. Now I don't have to hold the mouse button and I can move it around the screen. I can't even click buttons with this, so I can change its level. Level 2, level 3. Now I can even rotate it using these buttons, but I don't think anyone will use it if you can use the mouse wheel for the same thing. So you can then click and it builds the piece. So now the deletion. I hold delete and I hold delete and drag over pieces or click on the pieces I want to delete and they get destroyed. You see here, if I hold delete, this is blue, so it means the deletion mode is selected, so I delete all the stuff. And now I will do some more useful things and showing the things. I will show you how to set controls. That is really useful because you sometimes want to use your mouse buttons, or you can say I want a space bar to fire the lasers. So now you have a ship. This is a electromagnetic pulse launcher. It shoots a freezing shot. I will show you. If I get something I can kill. Here are some burger ships which want to die. I fire the EMP and you see these are paralyzed, they can't move, they can't shoot, and they are easy to kill, but I didn't use shield properly, so now I'm dead. Well, let's do some more things. So now as I said before, I want to change controls. So I put my mouse over the piece I want to change its control key or button. Let's say this one. I press enter or E and click the piece. So now I get this window and I can, you see it shows what's currently selected as a control, and I can press escape to cancel the change, or I can press the new trigger key. So let's say I want to use space, so I press space, you see space here, and now this one it has space in the right side. So this is how to change control. I can use selection to select multiple pieces at once. Now I press enter and I get this window, or I can press this button, it works the same. So now I can say I want to use, for example, right mouse button and it will work. You see right mouse. Well, you won't really see any difference here because you don't know what I'm pressing, but trust me, it's the right mouse button and space bar for these EMP shots. So that was about this. Now I can, if nothing is selected and I press these buttons, it moves the whole ship, or I can alternatively press the arrows on my keyboard to move the pieces. It works the same. This is useful when you, for example, let's say I have a huge ship. This is just not what I want to show now. Here you see I have a really huge ship and I play, and you can see it's hard to move the ship. It has 2 weak engines, but let's say I don't have money to buy better engines, so I select these pieces, which are practically useless. I delete them, yeah, and now I select this bottom of the ship and press move up or up arrow, and it moves upwards. So now you have a much weaker, well, lighter ship, and it's easier to move a bit, but it is not much of a difference because I need more engines to get it move really fast. Now this is practically the fastest ship speed. Of course, if I get a higher level engines, which I can, it will move even faster. You see the flame coming from the high level engine is much longer than from the low level engines, and it also moves faster if I move my mouse around. But as you can see, the green bar, the energy is empty again. That is because I didn't get higher level of the energy system, so I need level 3, let's say, and yeah, now it's good. I can shoot and do what I want here. So that's the secret of shipbuilding. So now let's build some really good ship and see how to play the game. I built, well, this is maybe too large. I will make a smaller ship for now. You can see here are some pieces with blue edge. That means that the blue edge is smooth, and it has no special function, but the ship looks better with this. Actually, these two pieces have swept tooltips. This one is smooth triangle is this one, and smooth inner triangle is this one. It's swept, but it doesn't matter. So I get this one and use it to build part of the smooth ship. Now here I would need one with two smooth sides. Well, I can take this one. As I said, it doesn't make any difference. It works the same as the ordinary cube or triangle, but the shape looks a bit better, which you may or may not use. So now here is the ship body, the hull. Now I make some amazing and really cool wings. See, I get a square wing and fill these gaps. Now I think this ship will be quite heavy, so if I put one engine, it will move like a snail. Yeah, it's really very slow, and I can't control the ship very well. I can rotate it using mouse wheel, of course, but that won't help me much. I can hold left control to get shield, as you can see here. If I holding left control key, the ship has a force field shield around it that can protect it against enemies, but now the shield is used and I have no more, so I can't really do with one engine. I can't do anything, so I get more engines or one high level engine. That doesn't matter, it does the same. And now let's say I want to get some EMP guns. They are really useful. Now some plasma guns, because I want to kill all these bastards. Now I get cannon. All of these are set to left mouse button, these are right mouse button, but I want to set them, oh, not this. I can unselect piece by using right mouse button and holding control. So now I select all to left mouse and get a bit better shield, and or maybe I should get a better laser with this. Now let's show. Yeah, I think the ship is pretty strong, and the shield is strong as well. You see, it's much brighter than before, and now I can get a very good score. You see this blue piece now, that was a shield reloading orb. I get it by killing asteroids or destroying, they are not alive. You see, I want to get some more, so I destroy some rocks and hope to, yeah, here they go. These burger ships are really strong, so I have to use shield to protect against them using control, left control key. And oh, I lost my wing. These are really deadly. In the right side of the screen you see the damage monitor. You can toggle it, but by pressing F3, I think, yeah, F3, and it shows how much your ship is damaged. Now I'm dead, so it's disappeared. So I can make a high score. You can call Mighty Pork. Press OK, and now here we go. So that was how to play with Sector. I think you understood most of it, but I want to show a bit more of the new stuff in version 12. I want to delete all this stuff now, and I'll make a smaller ship using the technique I showed you before, but there's nothing very special. Let's see. I built a tiny ship with some of these smooth sides with a centerpiece, and well, I can't use this, I don't have weapons, but I can get a rocket launcher. It's really powerful. Whatever one that's, well, it's quite bad, nothing extraordinary. I can shoot rockets, but that's all about this one. These rockets are direct, they fly towards, and well, they get lots of damage but are not really useful. But if I get a rocket of level 3 and map it to, for example, left mouse button, this is a guided missile, so it will fly and seek the target and kill it with much better success than shooting it with the direct missiles. So I can get one more engine, and now I hope you will see, yeah, I hope you've seen how it works. Actually, the rocket seeks the target and kills it intelligently. It uses a good pathfinding algorithm to avoid asteroids and kill enemy ships. It's very useful. Together with the EMP gun, this is the strongest and most useful weapon in the game. Actually, the EMP gun has gives no damage, but if used together with other weapons, it's incredibly powerful. So I think I showed you all I can show now, and I have to thank you for watching.